Hello, everyone. Today is September 4th, 2023, and I'm here to do our weekly check in. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels, highest and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get straight into the reading and see what is going on with divine, masculine, and feminine collective. So, for this week, I'll actually check in on both. Okay. All right. Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to divine masculine energy? And what can you reveal to me about divine feminine? What is the energy, please, Spirit? What does this collective need to know about them and their divine counterpart? Thank you. What is the energy that wants to come through? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so overall energy is a house for the masculine. So perhaps masculine is really thinking about where they're staying. This could be their current home. It could be a temporary housing situation. Um, Wherever this place is, it feels safe. Okay. Maybe they're just staying in this particular home for appearances. Everyone's situation is a little bit different. Towards the feminine, we have courtship, but it's in reverse. So I have a feeling that masculine is possibly spending more time at home, okay, wherever their home is. But when it comes to the feminine, what I'm seeing is that they're not stable enough to make an offer towards the feminine. Okay. And we're gonna like get a little bit more deeper into the reasons why. Okay. Yeah, I see her family room, but it's in reverse. So what that is telling me is that masculines, when it comes to their home life or their family situation, it's kind of rocky. Okay. So, feminine, if you're questioning about the masculine, like why isn't masculine wanting to date? It's not that simple. Okay. It's not that they don't want to. What I'm saying is that they have a family situation that they're dealing with in the home. Okay. Whether they're married or there's an obligation, whatever the situationship is, okay? They just can't really be with you because they're dealing with their karmic family. Okay. I just see that masculines, they have to make a decision. Okay. What is working for this masculine? What isn't working? And I really feel like for this week, masculine is taking the time to really figure out what it is that they want in their life so that they can make a decision and kind of, pursue the path of whatever that they feel that they need to pursue, right? Because right now, if they chose the family over the feminine, I just see that they're not happy, they're not stable, things aren't really going the way that they would want. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Now, with the feminine, I see here expectation and it's in reverse. So, overall, you're just letting go of expectations. You don't expect anything from anyone, which is a good thing. I have a feeling like, if you had to choose, okay, like working on your job or working on a relationship, you're just letting go, okay? I'm not feeling that this is like a forever energy, but it's like I saw a sign today when I was going out and about, and I should have taken a picture of it, but basically, it was about let go of, things in the house um, because of something about expectations. okay, or attachment. So let go of attachment, you know. So I have a feeling like that's kind of the energy that the feminine is in. Now towards the masculine, we have change, but it's in reverse. So I mean, I know, right, feminine? You don't expect the masculine to do X, Y, and Z. How could you, right? But you don't expect them to change also. So that's kind of like, putting masculine in a category. Well, you haven't really changed. You haven't really stepped up to the plate. You've let go of expectations. You don't really see that masculine is changing because you're not seeing anything happening in the 3D. There's a lot that's going on with the masculines this week. Okay, you're not seeing it, but I feel like I have to help the masculine out here because there's a lot that is going on that you don't know, feminine. And so you might say, yeah, I'm letting go of expectation. I don't expect, but to get the bigger picture, okay, I just feel like masculine's going through something in a home situation, dealing with their family. Could be like a relationship that they're actually in. Okay. But whatever the case is, they can't really be with you right now for those reasons. So let's clarify. You know, it's about letting go of the family, okay, or not relying on the family. Maybe the family is reliant on the masculine, and masculine is placing boundaries, you know, to really stick up for themselves if they've been giving them a lot of themselves towards other people. So, there's a lot of things that masculines really need to work on, from what I can see. Feminine, um, I feel that there's a lot that's just going on in your headspace. So let's see. Spirit, can you please clarify the house? Okay, so we have healing and recovery. They're kind of neutral about the situation dealing with their home. I can feel it because like today's Labor Day in the United States, and so we're not supposed to work, but here I am working. I should be healing and recovering, a little R&R. But yeah, I'll take a semi R&R, right? But yeah, so masculines, they can't really relax in their home, They need to heal, but maybe it's because they're getting backlash from the family members, or their life is just so busy. Yeah, there is a confession, okay? Maybe some sort of communication that they haven't really been 100, okay? Let's see, anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? Okay, so they're not hurt, but they need to work on healing. They're communicating. Maybe they're communicating to a family member that they don't mean to hurt them, but what about the masculine? So I really feel like this is about setting those healthy boundaries for the masculine, learning to say no when so much is expected from them. Um, Again, it could be like masculine asking their family members for help also. So it can go either way. There's a lot that masculine is really thinking about. So, Spirit, can you please clarify the courtship in reverse? Why is masculine in this energy of not being able to date the feminine at this time? What can you reveal to me about this energy? Why? Why is the masculine not able to open up towards the feminine? Okay, so they're not ready to make that sacrifice yet. They're still like working on what's in front of them. That's what I really feel. So again, this is about being patient, feminine. Okay, I know y'all hate that. Okay, so masculine, we have an older past love. Okay, maybe they're not ready to sacrifice like this home situation. Like I say, everyone is going to be a little bit different, but there's a family situation that masculine is dealing with. It's just hard for them to cut that off. Okay. At least that's what I'm seeing. So is there anything else? Okay, we have spring, new ideas, inspiration, and birth, but it's neutral. They're not ready to have that new start. Okay, maybe around the new moon, which is around the 14th of September. But for this week, it's just not time yet. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Now, Spirit, can you please reveal to me the expectation coming from the feminine? What can you reveal to me about that? Okay, so you're not happy, obviously. And we have brave, courageous, and motivated. So maybe you're just kind of neutral. You're not really expecting, for masculines to come to your beck and call, right? You're not happy. You're not happy that maybe you're alone or you're not talking to the masculine. Masculines, they're just not in a place of letting go of this home situation, their family. They need to heal. you know Maybe they want to confess that they don't want to hurt the karmic. Okay, but they have to look out for their own best interest, and it's not being selfish. I really feel like masculine is being selfless in some cases, but it's like masculines is kind of stuck or trapped in a corner over here. Okay, feminine. Again, I really feel like I have to defend the masculine energy. Yes, they think of you. Can they have this new beginning with you for this week? No. So just give it some time, feminine. Okay. There's a lot of change, and you're not seeing this. So, Spirit, can you please reveal to me? Okay. Okay, so we have Saturn oppressed in reverse. We have friendly, friendship, and blocked. You don't see any change, okay, about this friendship being blocked. You feel blocked. Maybe masculine cut you off. Maybe, they're not talking to you. That's why you're feeling this kind of way. That's why you're not happy, feminine. But I really feel like it's my job to really communicate to the collective. If this sounds like your energy and you're actually going through this, what I'm saying, I feel like I have to defend the masculine here. They're just kind of stuck in a situation where they can give you what you want at this time. Okay, they're not ready to make the sacrifice. And it's not that you know they can't. It's just difficult. Okay, if in a perfect world, if they didn't have like any kind of like obstacles or issues that they had to deal with, they would be open for courtship. They would be open to communicate to you freely. But for this week, it's really difficult. It feels as if and I believe Sunny had mentioned something about this yesterday, that there are certain things in the universe where you just can't manipulate or change. Okay, it's like it's external factors, it's kind of karmic, if you will. And it's like it has to happen in this context. You can't change this. Yes, everyone has free will, but I really feel like masculine has to go through this energy, okay, before they can open up to have a brand new beginning. So if you have this place of understanding about what masculine is going through, then I really feel like feminine, you could actually take a step back and feel like, okay, so it's not that masculine doesn't want to contact you. It's just there's stuff that's going on in their 3D life where they can't be your knight in shining armor. Okay. At least that's what it looks like right here. Okay. So let me take it a step further and go into the tarot and see what else is going on. It definitely does feel that the karmic family is definitely in the way for this collective, from what I can see. Okay. So, Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to masculine and feminine. And if masculine isn't dealing with family, it could be their friends, it could be their job. Okay. So take it as it resonates. It doesn't, it could be like a lover, a specific lover, but there's definitely a third party interference going on. But what I'm seeing, it is family. Okay. So, Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to the masculine and feminine for this week? How are they currently thinking? How do they feel? What did they want? And what is the outcome? Thank you. So, overall, we have Son of Wands. So, this is like creative inspiration. This is like, striking that match um, and really feeling things out. So, there is like this energy of curiosity, if you will. Okay. Um, but yeah, I just feel like, masculines and feminines, both you guys really want to connect with each other. But are you guys making the effort? Who knows? We'll find out. Let's see. All right. So masculine, we have here death in reverse. We have justice in the connective energy and three of pentacles in reverse. So again, so feminines, you really feel like there's no change. It's not fair. Okay. You know, you're not putting any effort into this connection. At least that's what you're thinking in your headspace. For the masculine, okay, there's something that they need to end. And I feel like it's their karmic family or their karmic situation that's going on their side. It's not fair for them. Okay. So again, I just feel like I have to really back up the masculine energy here that it's not easy for the masculine to cut off the family. There's something karmic that's actually happening for the masculine. And so they can't really open up towards the feminine at this time. Okay. Do they want to? Yes. Okay. Because things, it just doesn't feel balanced. How does masculine feel? Look, we have here three of swords. So they're really heartbroken, guys. They're starting to see that they're not happy. They're not happy with their current situation. Maybe masculines are still reflecting about their past love, right? If they could make changes, what could they have done? I really feel like because we're still on the Mercury retrograde, guys. Okay. And so Mercury doesn't go direct until again the 14th. So it's the new moon in Virgo that is happening in a couple weeks, like about 10 days ish time. Okay. But also, Mercury goes direct. So there's a new beginning. There's clarity. Masculines, they're currently thinking about like their life right now. They're thinking about like they're not happy with where they're at. So again, this is about patience. It's about divine time. Let the masculines really relish, the energy that they're currently going through with their family situation because I can see that they're not happy. They're kind of stuck in a situation. Can they unstuck themselves? Yes, they can. But for some, it may take some time. But if they can't expedite things, at least the wheels are turning, and within about a week and a half time, okay, things are going to start to move forward. Okay, so again, feminine, we have daughter of swords. You're like spying on the masculines, and you're starting to see things. Okay, so that's good. Maybe you're seeing things, through this particular reading. Maybe you had like an intuitive hit. Again, we had a passing of the full moon in Pisces. So I believe, and also Sunny had stated that everyone has psychic abilities. Okay. It's just how in tune you are into your gifts. And so I really feel that for the feminines, okay, you've been looking at the masculine, you're sensing something, you're possibly are feeling masculines are hurt. Okay. So if you're not really hurt personally, you're possibly picking up the energies coming from the masculine side, and so that kind of makes you feel defeated, right? Like you can't do anything about it. There's no contact or communication, but you're feeling this. And then you have like your own personal feelings. So I totally get it, feminine. Okay. I see that here. Now, what is it that you guys want? So again, we have here the Father of Pentacles masculines. They don't feel very secure. Either financially, they're going through hardship. Number two, they might be codependent on a karmic situation. It could be family for like a handout or, you know, um, trying to make ends meet, something like that. But they just don't feel stable. That's another reason why that they're not reaching out to you. Is because there's a little bit of codependent energy, a little bit of stuck upness. Some of you guys could have got cut off where the masculine isn't talking to you is because, whatever their family situationship is, okay, they're falling back on. Do they like doing that? No, they don't like doing that. Okay, feminine. Just saying. Now, I see here the Eight of Wands masculines, they definitely want to communicate to the feminine about what is actually going on in their life. And they may come off as being a little curt. I'm not gonna lie, because you can actually hear the tone in my voice. It's a feeling of defensiveness, like defending their position, and it may not look great, okay? It may not look, glamorous, so to speak, but they may say like, hey, look, feminine, you know, I'm really hurt over the situation. For some, they may not even communicate this to you, but the reality is that financially or something that's going on in their 3D, they're just not feeling 100% secure. So they're relying on some karmic situation, okay, that they can't get out of, at least in their head. It's not fair because they have to rely on the karmic for whatever reason, okay? Now, I see here, feminine, we have your Five of Pentacles. So you want to get out of this feeling of being like not good enough. Even if you had the Pentacles to give to the masculine, they don't want a handout from you. But, for whatever reason, okay, there's something going on between the masculine and the karmic where, it kind of works out that way. So it's better to use the karmic than to use you feminine. Okay. I know, right? Does that makes sense? Like masculines, they don't want to, do that to the feminine because that's their ego. Just saying. Now, in the outcome, we have the Empress in reverse. We also have here the Six of Cups, and we have 10 of Swords for the feminine. So, feminines, you feel defeated. Okay, again, we saw that in the very beginning, like letting go of expectations, not really seeing the change. You know you can't change the past, but you love the masculine regardless. Okay, the love, the roots run deep. Okay, so the feelings are there, but on the outside, you're feeling empty. Okay, I definitely see it, but you're still connected to the masculine. For the masculine, look, they're kind of in a similar position, but do you see that, this Empress card is in the reverse? I really feel like this is like their connection to you, feminine, through their intuition. But right now, things are stagnant. They can't really connect with you in the 3D. Things are like slow motion or even backwards. Okay, so they can't really do anything. Do they love you? Do they think of you? Yes, they do. But do you see that you guys are kind of like opposites over here? You guys are always connected regardless, and I feel that you're gonna have to like really utilize the whole spiritual connection rather than the physical at this point. Okay, so give it some time, feminine. Okay, so maybe now's not the time for a physical union. I see masculines here, they're waiting for the right time. Okay, they actually don't feel very good. And feminines, you're trying to get out of your head from overthinking. And I see that um, yeah, so for the masculines, we have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So they really feel like nothing's really working out. They waited for so long to really like, hope that something will work and it's not working. So that might be like the time that masculine needs to come to a final conclusion that whatever family situation that they're in, it's just not working. Maybe they try to work it and work it and work it, and it's still like it's like a dead end. Okay. So I see here the 10 of wands in reverse. They want to let go of the burden. Okay. Feminine, we have mother wands. You're very passionate. You're feeling very open and creative and very protective also. You want to let go, but I feel like you're in a good position. Okay. I would just say, just continue to do you. For the masculines, they want to get out feeling like, why are they holding on to the past? Is the love there between the masculine and the karmic? Not so much. Oh, this is Three of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, masculines, they want to reconcile with the feminine. Okay. They they're thinking about it. This is Son of Wands, Son of Swords. So this is like the Page of Swords. So masculine is definitely thinking about connecting with the feminine. And then we have here is the Seven of Wands in reverse. You're not fighting this anymore. You want to connect with the masculine also. So I see here 10 of Cups in reverse. Masculines, they're just not happy. Okay, they're not very clear. Okay, feminine, again, you feel defeated. You don't want to fight this anymore. You're done. Masculines, they're going to make a decision to really go for to really make a decision about what they want. So guys, what I'm seeing, okay. So for you feminine, you're trying to get off your head. So okay, that's great. So here we go. Okay, fam. Get out of your head about like expectations and outcomes, which I saw clearly in the very beginning. You're like, you have no expectations. You don't see masculine changing. Now that, okay, change is not permanent. Change, okay, is kind of like fluid. Okay, so don't really put the masculine down that nothing will change. Yes, it will change, but again, for the masculine collective, some might be faster, some might be slower. It really depends. But what I'm saying for this collective energy, masculines this week are really assessing everything that's going on in their life. They might need like a physical mishap to kind of break the straw, okay, to snap them out of a situation where they just say, hey, like this isn't working for me anymore. You really tried, and it's not doing nothing. It's time to move on. Okay, at least that's what I'm seeing here. They're really thinking about it. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, so they don't want to come towards the feminine if they don't have nothing to offer, but they definitely know that there's this push to do something. Okay. I feel like this is like thinking. And obviously, I'm pulling a lot of cards. So this energy is like in the future. So give it like some time, guys, at least a couple of weeks, maybe even more. But feminine, you're very clear that you want this 10 of Pentacles. So patience, my dear. Okay. Masculines, they're going through some karmic let go, but it's going to take time. That's what I'm seeing. All right. So let me see. What is the message that masculine likes to say towards the feminine? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstance you currently find yourself in. Exactly. You don't have to have that masculine in your life physically in order for you to feel joy. You can feel this within yourself. It doesn't matter. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So do not resent the masculine for taking so long. Everything happens in divine time. Also, Look, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So, this is about letting go of expectations. Okay. And yes, change will happen. Okay. So, stop really being critical of masculines about never like changing. Okay. That's absurd. Change is inevitable. Okay. And also, look, we're in reflection, which is um perfect for this time period because again we're still in the Mercury retrograde. Venus actually went direct. Okay, I believe that was yesterday. And so give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Reflect. Okay. Masculines currently are reflecting. I really feel like for this reading, this is about, for my feminines who is watching this and masculine. If you're watching this, and if what I say is true, hey, give it a thumbs up and say, yes, this is exactly what's going on in my situation because I just see that time is necessary. Okay, and I know that time is an illusion, but here we are living in a linear 3D life. So if you understand that, then let go of the whole timing aspect. Okay, and just be in awareness and acceptance, and things are going to manifest magically. Okay, so that's what I have. So let me go ahead and end this reading with a postcard message from spirit. And so, again, I hope that that reading was helpful. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I offer weekly guidance messages for the Twin Flame Collective. And yeah, so let's see. Let's see, what is the guidance message from Spirit? What is going to help my collective for the week? Okay, so it says, Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth into its existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Wow, that's really beautiful, guys. So, this kind of sums it up. Okay. Love is not expectations. Love is not when is masculine getting out of a relationship with someone else, you know. Love is unconditional. You love no matter how long or what's going on in the current physical situation, that you love you love masculine, you love animals, plants, trees, everything. Because love is love. And if you don't have the basis of what that love is, then perhaps you have to still work on yourself because as you know, you have to have self love before you can give love to someone else. And love is unconditional. The only conditional thing is that, you know, in order to love, you have to love yourself. But it starts with you. So that's what I have, guys. So if that was helpful, let me know. Thank you all for watching. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also find me on IG and also on Facebook, also on Twitter. I try to post everywhere. I'm also on Spotify if you're into podcast. Also, I'm on iHeartRadio and so on and so forth. So again, thank you all for following me on this channel. It is an honor to be of service, and I just want to show you my gratitude as always. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.